Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you, and this is actually a pretty old one. I think this is from like season 4. So I do apologize to Pixel for getting this out really late, super late actually, but I am getting to it, and I mean some things are different. Obviously the switching is different. We don't have the Weather Ball users, Razor Leaf isn't nerfed, things like that. So there's going to be some differences, but there's still a lot of meta Pokemon in here, right? So I still thought it was relevant, and yeah, again, I do apologize to Pixel for getting this out ultra late, but I am here right now, and I did go back and I did find this, and I decided to shoutcast it because who doesn't love Kingler? Not only that, but this is a legacy Kingler. A Mudshot is a legacy move, I believe so you do have to Elite Fast TM it. But yeah, so we have Tropius, Registeel, and Kingler. So let's see how this plays out. Crabhammer's super powerful move. Is this after the buff, though? I want to say it is. Actually, no, it might not. Actually, no, it might not be. It might actually not be, but either way, we're still taking a look at a Legacy Kingler, which is pretty cool. So Registeel on top of Skarmory, that is huge for the Registeel, of course. So going to be a Sky Attack, and Registeel can eat that up. Opening up the Switch menu, do you remember that, guys? Remember the good old days where you had to open up the Switch menu? But Focus Blast going into it, that's going to be neutral damage, super powerful. So it looks like the opponent is not switching. I believe Brave Bird was around during this time, so we might see a Brave Bird right now. No, it's going to be Flash Cannon. Maybe it wasn't, or maybe the trainer just isn't running Brave Bird. But again, super old battles from like Season 4, I believe. So, but that's okay. Anyway, so we see a Shift Tree coming in. Obviously, Shift Tree doesn't really want to deal with Registeel. Focus Blast is going to KO it. We do see a shield there. Yeah, okay, we'll have to see. Looks like an attack coming in. Even a Leaf Blade should be enough to KO, I believe. So it is Leaf Blade. It was enough to KO, so in comes Kingler. So, okay, very interesting matchup. Kingler really does not want to take a Leaf Blade, honestly. So we'll have to see. Can this X is a KO? With the Registeel, I probably would have went for the Flash Cannon to get the final shield, and then shielded the Registeel and tried to get to a Focus Blast or another Flash Cannon. But either way, X's actually did KO because Kingler has a really high attack. So very nice game, very well played, and we'll go ahead and look for another game, see how it goes. Okay, here we go. Remember when you had Elo at rank 8, guys? I actually do remember it. It wasn't that long ago, but, anyway, up against Lapras, not good for the Tropius. Tropius might switch, might stay in. I mean, this is okay. It's just, like, obviously the Ice Shot damage is double super effective. Leaf Blade does do a lot to Lapras. Maybe trying to catch a Surf or Ice Beam. Oh, so they do catch a move. So no matter what it is, they're going to be able to eat it. It is going to be a Surf. Okay, very nice catch coming in. And okay, another attack coming out from that Lapras. Definitely another Surf. You don't go for Ice Beam. So it's definitely going to be a Surf. And they didn't have enough for Skull Bash. But the Lapras is staying in, so it's going to be hit with a Flash Cannon. So this Flash Cannon should definitely be enough to KO, right? So yeah, it would have 100% been enough. So we do see a shield from that Lapras, and Lapras will be going for another move. Definitely another Surf, but again, Registeel can take it. So I'm surprised we didn't see a switch. But Registeel actually getting to a Flash Cannon. So will the opponent go down 2 shields, or will they let the Lapras go down? They let the Lapras go down, so they're down 1 shield and Lapras, but in comes a Charm user, Gardevoir. Okay, got the hardest hitting answer to a Gardevoir out of the way. Oh, we see a switch into a Steel type. Is that another Registeel? I didn't see what Pokemon it was. So Leaf Blade goes into it. It is a Registeel, so switching into Kingler. So Kingler is super effective damage with Mudshot, and the Crabhammer obviously going to be neutral. So Crabhammer is coming out. That does a lot of damage though. Wow, Crabhammer and Kingler are actually really powerful. They really are. I don't think Kingler is a bad Pokemon, to be honest. I mean, it really does do a lot of damage. We might see an X-Scissor here. This charging up. Okay. Registeel does get off a move. That is unfortunate, but Kingler is going to go ahead and shield it. Definitely would have probably honestly KO'd. But no, I guess we're going to see a straight-up farm down. Switch into Gardevoir. Now this Kingler probably has multiple X's, is ready to go. X-Scissor number 1. Does get the shield. Going for another X-Scissor. So again, this is going to dish out super effective damage. It's got a KO, right? It's got a KO. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind, it's not super effective. It's neutral. But either way, out comes the Crabhammer, and Crabhammer is going to be enough to KO this Gardevoir. So very well done. There we go. And then in comes Registeel, and the opponent quit, but the Mud Shots would have been enough to take it out. So that was a great game. Yeah, honestly, I want to try a Kingler myself, to be honest. I think I've said that before. I know I've shoutcasted Kingler before. Not often. I think I did it once, but I definitely do want to try out a Kingler before. So we do have Tropius into Vigoroth. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. Looks like both trainers are staying in. Tropius, I think, has the advantage because it is resisting counter, but at the same time, body slams are going to be coming out fast. But I guess so are the Leaf Blades and Ass Slashes. They are adding up, right? So this is going to be a body slam, but Tropius definitely a tank, so it's going to be able to take multiples. Another body slam coming out. So as I said, super spammy, as we all know. So Vigoroth does go for this body slam. One more body slam will be able to KO, but we do see a Leaf Blade. So it looks like Tropius will win this matchup. I didn't know how this matchup went unless we see a shield, which we do. We do see a shield. And another body slam, so will Tropius shield? Yeah, they do shield because they did sneak in an Ass Slash, so that was really nice. Trying to get to a Leaf Blade, and they are able to get to it. So if the Vigoroth shields this, they probably get to a body slam. And it looks like they will not shield it, so they do go down, and in comes Deoxys defense, okay. And again, Tropius is resisting counters, so able to get to a Leaf Blade. Is this going to be a triple counter team? I don't know. So able to get to that Leaf Blade. Tropius did what it had to do. Deoxys is definitely going to farm down, totally fine. This is tough. Okay, going to bring in Registeel. Yeah, definitely a tough decision right there, but yeah, I think Registeel was the way to go. Going to be a Thunderbolt. Okay, I mean, Registeel definitely taking a lot of damage. Another attack coming in. Probably another Thunderbolt. So we'll get Registeel pretty low. But it's going to be able to get off this Flash Cannon, which will be enough to KO the Defense Deoxys, unless if we see a shield. We do see a shield. Going to switch into Kingler right away to get ahead on energy. And now the switch into Meganium. But Meganium is actually weak to X-Scissor because it is a grass type. Although it won't be enough to KO, but 2 should be enough. Oh, no. 2 is actually not enough. So unfortunately, this actually does not KO that Meganium. I thought 2 would be enough, but it's not. Can they get to another? Barely able to. They're going to have to shield this Frenzy Plant if they want to get to another one. And they are going to go ahead and shield. They basically had to. And going to be able to get to the X-Scissor, which will be enough to KO this Meganium for sure, no doubt about it. Meganium is pretty tanky, so able to survive it. In comes Deoxys to farm down. But we need a Flash Cannon, and no, he's not going to be able to get to it, unfortunately. But that was a nice battle. The Meganium Deoxys definitely had good play against the backline. So definitely a tough one, but well played nonetheless. And we're going to go ahead and move into the next game. See how the next game plays out. Okay, so cool. So let's go ahead and see how this game plays. So it's going to be Tropius into Registeel. So definitely a bad matchup. Probably going to see a switch. Okay, looks like he's staying in, maybe trying to catch a Flash Cannon on Registeel. Okay, here comes the Flash Cannon. So it looks like that's what he was trying to do. Unfortunately, wasn't the case. No, going to switch immediately into Kingler. So Kingler is charging up, going for the Crab Hammer. And this Crab Hammer, does a lot of damage. It does a decent amount of damage. Actually, that is a lot. Against the Registeel, that is a lot. So we will see a shield here, and maybe the Kingler will we see the same thing that happened previous game? No, the opponent does switch out into Linoon. Okay, so I remember when Linoon was actually getting quite a bit of play. I don't know if you guys remember it, but we saw Linoon quite a bit. So the shield comes out against X's are very nice, so nice bait, and now out comes the Crab Hammer. So Crab Hammer is going to connect. Look how much that does, and the attack rises on Kingler. That is huge. So Kingler boosting that attack. So going to go ahead and shield that grass. Now trying to get to an X is able to get to it. This, after the attack boost, is enough to KO Linoon. It may have been enough anyway, but it's going to KO Linoon. And what is going to come in? The opponent still has a shield. In comes Registeel trying to get to that X. Is able to go for it. Now again, this is resisted, right? It should be resisted, I believe. Steel resist bug, right? But anyway, going to get the shield anyway because that should have been enough. Definitely would have been enough. Flash Cannon will be enough to KO Kingler. Now in comes this Tropius. Out comes Deoxys defense, but Tropius will go ahead and throw this Leaf Blade. Okay, so we do see a defense Deoxys, but I still think Pixel has the advantage here. So we're going to go ahead and go for another Leaf Blade against this Deoxys. Will we see a switch? Yeah, it looks like we will. So this Registeel just has to get to a Flash Cannon. We're going to see an attack, but again, it's not going to KO. You know, we know how much it does, and it doesn't do that much. Charging up extra energy, going for that flash cannon. This will KO that Deoxys, so going to be able to KO just fine. And what is coming in? Oh, we know it's coming in, that Registeel. So Registeel going to be hit with this flash cannon. And the opponent still has a shield, I think. They have one shield. No, they actually did not have a shield. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and go down. And that is a really well played game. But able to take that one. Very nice. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one. I do believe this is the last one. Let me know if you guys have used Kingler with Crabhammer and Mudshot. Let me know what you think of it. So Tropius into Magnezone. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, Magnezone does resist all the moves coming in from Tropius. And Wild Charge does do a lot. So, I mean, this is probably a Mirror Shot bait, but we don't know. It is Mirror Shot, so nice, no shield. And going to go ahead and switch into Registeel. Now it looks like the Magnezone is staying around, maybe trying to catch a move. Going to go ahead and go for another attack. This is likely a Wild Charge dip, right? Wild Charge and then leave. No, they're staying in. Okay, another attack coming in. Is this another Wild Charge? Wild Charge will do a good amount. It is. Okay, does do a lot. And that Magnezone is still staying out. I wonder what's in the back. Because Magnezone is going to be knocked out from those T-buffs. It would have been knocked out anyway. But, you know, it looks like it's trying to go for another attack. Will the Registeel shield? If it does, it can reach a Focus Blast. It does not shield, so Registeel does go down. What do you bring in? Okay, oh yeah, the Mudshots are doing a tremendous amount, able to actually farm down before any attack comes in with Mudshot. That is crazy, guys. That is crazy. Okay, in comes Mew. The X-Scissor is going to be super effective, but they do go for Crabhammer. I would have went for the X-Scissor, but that's okay. Crabhammer coming out. That does a lot of damage. Trying to get to another X-Scissor, able to get to it. This will be enough to KO the Mew. Okay, so let's see. We do see a shield there. I'm not wrong, right? X-Scissor is super effective against Mew. It should be. So Surf is gonna go ahead and shield that, trying to get to an X-Scissor, able to get to it. So this X-Scissor is coming out, and it will be enough to KO that Mew for sure. It is super effective as I thought. So Dewgong comes in, faints, but in comes Tropius. Okay, you can't let that Dewgong get to an Icy Wind. Right? You cannot allow it. So one more Leaf Blade, 2, 3, 4, 5. They add it. Okay, this has to KO. If this doesn't KO, it's going to be a game over. Oh, they only got the great, but it still KOs. Great game. And that was a 4-1 set. Very well played. And again, I do apologize for the late shoutcast, but thank you for submitting it. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.